Welcome to Wayne State Happenings, airing live from the Wayne State TV Midtown studio here in Midtown Detroit. I'm your host, Ryan Schira, and we are alongside lighting designer for the Head Over Heels production, Trey Eikleberry. How are you doing today, Trey?
Doing pretty well. Yourself?
Good, great. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
So let's get right into it. What is Head Over Heels about?
So Head Over Heels, it's a wonderful musical. A lot of romance and comedy. The 2-cent story is there's this royal family and an oracle comes along and says your kingdom's going to be destroyed, the earth's going to shake, so they got to go on an adventure to try to save it. A lot of romance, a lot of dance, a lot of lights and music.
Yeah, with so many moving parts in such a massive production, like how has that been?
Oh, it's like the most wonderful challenge of theater in general. So we kind of consider like each department like their own gear. Like you have lighting, scenic, costumes, dance and choreography, and of course directing itself. And we have like weekly meetings to keep up with each other, but we're all like making our own progress, like turning our own wheel. So eventually when it all comes together in like the final preparation and tech week, as it were, it's like comes into one beautiful machine to pump out like this art and show for everyone.
Yeah, wow. Without giving any spoilers, what is your favorite moment of the show?
Oh, geez. Okay, so Pythio is known as the Oracle within this world. Their introduction is one of the most, story-wise, one of the most beautiful moments to me, because they bring about this renaissance of new thought and ideas in terms of expression, identity, gender. Pythio is the representation of that new breath of life Arcadia has been missing. Without spoiling too much into it, there's a lot planned for that moment.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So what's the significance throughout the whole department? We've had COVID the past couple years. What's the significance of the production, and are they sending a message at all with the production?
Yeah.
Due to COVID?
I believe the layer message would be true in your expression and who you are. A lot of times in COVID, as we become more virtual, more online, there becomes a question of how do we re-interact with people once we go fully in person. And Head Over Heels is very much on be unapologetic in who you are. Like, dance the way you want, listen to what you want, act the way you want. I mean, be nice to people, don't get me wrong. But essentially it's like that pure form of identity and expression and being true to yourself in that.
All right, when can audiences see the production Head Over Heels?
So it's a short run, so get your tickets fast. We open on the 15th and we run through the 24th.
24th. And
Yes.
that is happening where? Where is the production
at the Hillberry Theater, right across from Old Main.
Right across from Old Main. Perfect. Okay, so you heard it here, folks. I mean, right at Old Main, get your tickets fast. When, from a personal perspective, when did you start getting into the arts and theater?
So I actually didn't come into it until undergrad, so it was about 5-6 years ago. I was doing spotlight work for this one show called Urinetown. Started crying immediately and just fell in love with the lighting ever since and theater in general. And to me, it's that perfect balance of work to pay the bills and have as much fun as possible.
Yeah, exactly. Well, thanks for being here. I know you've been busy. You've had a busy schedule with the production.
Just a little.
And it's a lot. Like you said, it's a lot in production. And thanks for being here. So when we come back, we'll be joined by Ethan Kimble from the Motor City Cruise. We'll see you after the break.
The coronavirus pandemic and university shutdown presented on-campus restaurants with numerous challenges. Some were able to navigate the steep drop in customers while others couldn't. With campus starting to reopen, it's important to support the places that waited out the closures and cater to WSU students, like the Smoothie Bar on Wayne Drive and the Noodle Shop on Cass Avenue. Come to think of it, I'm starting to get hungry right now. Support on-campus restaurants.
Are you okay? Are you okay?
Are you okay?
Are you okay? Are you okay?
And welcome back to the Midtown TV studio. This is Wayne State Happenings. We are now joined by Ethan Kimble, a member of the Motor City Cruise staff. How's it going today, Ethan?
Good, how about you?
Good, great. Thanks for being here. So we'll get right into it. When did the WSU Fieldhouse open?
It opened last semester actually, in November.
Okay, November. And was what game was played that opening day? Do you remember?
Yes, so November 5th, Wayne State hosted U of M. So they came and played an exhibition game with us.
Awesome. What teams are all playing out of the arena? I know there's more than one.
Right, so you have the Motor City Cruise, which is the Pistons G League team, and the Wayne State basketball teams, men and women.
Men and women's. Okay, cool. Can you describe the partnership? You mentioned that the Cruise and Wayne State play in the same arena. You mentioned the partnership between the university and the Detroit Pistons to get this thing up and running.
Yep, so the Pistons owner, Tom Gores, he had a future set in mind 5 years ago, and he had 3 things he wanted to accomplish for the city of Detroit. One was moving the Pistons down to Little Caesars Arena, which has been a success. The second being to have a business operations for the staff to work throughout, and for the Pistons to practice through at the Performance Center, and also the G League team moving down to Detroit. And so Wayne State Athletic Director Rob Fournier wanted to give them a call to try to have a partnership with Tom Gores, which he was open to having a partnership with us.
Awesome. Looking at your job title, can you explain what that is and what does the job entail?
Yep, so I am a team attendant for the team, Motor City Cruise, and what we usually do, we come in, we rebound for the players during their warm-ups and practices. We also get the water coolers and Gatorade set up, and towels for each half, first and second half. And during the games, we have somebody cleaning the floors and timeouts, working the games, and yeah.
Awesome. So Wayne State, they used to be played at the Markeice, right on campus. What are some differences between the two arenas?
Yeah, so the Markeice is the older building, like you mentioned, and it was opened in 1965. The first reason to be hosted for the Summer Olympics in 1968, they lost the bid, so Wayne State kept it for them to use. And so the Markeice also is used now for just volleyball and swimming, and they host their Hall of Fame ceremonies there. And the field house is just for the basketball teams and things like that.
Can you talk about like the physical features? Like what cool features are in the field house? Any cool features that really stick out?
Oh yeah, right when you walk in, there's like a court right outside the arena. It has the Wayne State logo and the Cruise logo. And when you walk in the doors, there's like a few statues up on the wall, and it looks really cool, and statues of the coaches there as well. So.
Awesome. And last question for you: where is the field house located, and how do Wayne State students or the general public get tickets?
Sure. So Wayne State students are welcome to show their one card, get in for free to both teams' games as well. And the field house is located right off of Warren and Trumbull, right off the Lodge Freeway or 94, whichever way you're coming from. But
okay.
Warren and Trumbull.
So it's right on campus for for students who haven't seen the new arena. Get to Warren and Trumbull. It's a really cool sight to see.
Oh yeah, awesome.
Lots of fans come down.
Yeah.
So yeah, thanks for being here, Ethan.
Oh yeah.
And that's all we have for Wayne State Happenings. See you next time, everybody.